Hey guys, I just wanted to come back here again today and give you guys another video. Today I wanted to discuss postpartum depression because postpartum depression is, sorry, I'm over here dealing with my iPod or whatever. But postpartum depression, I wanted to talk to you guys about that today and tell you guys like my experience with postpartum depression, um and the things that I know about postpartum depression or whatever. And if you guys will like, you can comment, like, subscribe. Please comment, like, subscribe. um if there is a post notification button, please hit that post notification button so you don't miss out on any videos that I may have in the near future. So yes, so we are going to get into the video today. It is I'm going to be talking about postpartum. I'm going to give you guys my postpartum story and like my experience with it and like how I felt and everything and like what it was doing to me. So I'm going to start from the beginning. So I had my younger son, Rain. He's now 1. I had him April 29th of 2021. And, I enjoyed my pregnancy. I enjoyed showing off my baby bump. I enjoyed, showing off my belly once it got bigger. Just the different phases of my pregnancy. I enjoyed doing TikTok during pregnancy, taking pictures with my kids, posting on Instagram, Facebook, things like that. I was like really excited and I was happy, and I liked the feeling of being pregnant. Like, I know that must sound so weird, like how can you like being pregnant or whatever, I don't know, but it was just, I liked being pregnant with my son, and I liked the feeling, of showing my baby off when I would go out and everything, and hearing the congratulations and stuff like that. It was just a good feeling for me. But then it came to my labor and delivery. You got those false alarms in between, but it came to my labor and delivery, and then I eventually did go into labor. We checked into the hospital and everything. We had to check in then because I was going into labor. And then I was in labor. I actually felt everything about the labor because my epidural did not work. So yeah, but that's a different story for a different day. But like, all I know that is like I got my labor and delivery, it happened. I then soon had to push my son out. I'm sorry, but I'm pregnant and I cannot sit in the correct position. So I do apologize, guys. I am in my closet because my youngest is sleeping right now, and my fiance, he's working, and then my other kids are doing whatever they're doing. But yes, and this is a very uncomfortable spot. But anyways, I was into labor. They said it was time to push, so then I pushed my son out, and it hurt like hell because, of course, when you don't have medication, when your epidural doesn't work, you gotta feel everything, and that shit hurt like hell. Excuse my language, but it hurt like hell. But after I pushed my son out, I just remember being excited, but then I just looked up at the lights and was like, man, that's it. Like, that's the end of the road. Like, I'm probably not going to be able to get pregnant anymore because, Dad, he wasn't really interested in having kids like soon after or anything like that. Most of us want to wait a couple years or something like that. But I was really sad because I enjoyed my pregnancy, and there was certain things like I did that I didn't get to do the last time. And then there was certain things I didn't get to do, like having a baby shower because of the pandemic or whatever. Maybe I can convince my family to give me a baby shower this time. But anyways, I was just very empty. I felt very empty in the inside. I was happy, but I just felt like sad because my pregnancy was at its end, and that was the last time I was going to see like a labor and delivery room and things like that. It's just a lot was going on in my brain. So then we bring the baby home and everything after the time that we had to be in the hospital and everything. I do know my son was born on a Friday, and I was born on my birthday. I wasn't born, but my birthday was on a Monday. Um, so like I was like feeling so sad, but like my birthday came. My fiance tried to cheer me up. My kids was trying to cheer me up. My friend was trying to cheer me up, but like I was so sad and depressed. Like I didn't even care. I was like that. And then there was like, it's your birthday, and I was like, ooh, it's my birthday. Like it's just another day. Like whatever. I wasn't trying to be disrespectful. Like I really appreciated them. Oh my God, there's a bug in my thing or whatever. But yeah, I wasn't happy. I was depressed. I didn't care it was my birthday. Um, and I just didn't care. Whatever. But I was excited to be alive. Like it did. I felt very blessed to be alive, but I just didn't care about my birthday. So that was like one of the things, like that was like a red flag. And I know I told my fiance when I felt like, because when I started having the postpartum stuff, I felt like, you know, I had read up on it or whatever and heard about it. And I even saw a TikTok around that time. Actually saw two TikToks. And one lady, she was like 20, 21 or something like that. She was like really young. She was like at between her teens and early 20s. She had a little girl, but she lost her. And you know, her friend tried to cheer her up and everything, but like she couldn't deal with the fact that of living without her daughter, you know, kind of having a little bit of like survivor's guilt or whatever. But like she ended up taking her life. I think her friend said on TikTok like 2 days later, 2 or 3 days later after her daughter died, in the hospital, she she just couldn't live without her baby, so she took her life. And also there was another mom that had postpartum pretty bad, and she was dealing with it for a while, and she just couldn't deal with the depression and just the stuff that postpartum was taking her through, so she ended up taking her life as well. They just couldn't. It was just sad because knowing that they couldn't hang on, like they couldn't hang on any longer because they had already tried. And I know people are like, oh my gosh, like when you commit suicide, you're like a coward, or um, you're a quitter. You failed your family. But like people don't understand how it feels to be depressed or to be dealing with like mental illness. And those people just, they tried to hang in there, but they just couldn't hold on, and they just soon faded away to where like they took their own life. And I just am so like I feel so bad for people like that. But I know like I saw those videos on TikTok around the time that I was depressed and everything, and it kind of made me feel sad for them. I did have emotional feelings too, like that was very sad to see that. Also like when I had my postpartum, like I didn't want to be around nobody. I was always like, I felt like very like tired, and like I wanted to just lay up all day and be in my room, watching TV, sleeping my days away. I didn't want to really be around anybody. Getting up was like, oh my gosh, I was dragging just to get up. Also, I had a lot of thoughts going on in my brain. Like, I missed my brother. I just all of a sudden started thinking about my brother. He passed away years ago. I was like upset, you know, because he was gone. I was sad. I was crying. I was telling God, like, I missed him. And, you know, why did it have to happen to him that he died? And how I wish that I could see him again and be with him. And I was like, in one thought, I was like, I'd rather be with my brother than to be here on earth. But then like it was a thought in my head, like, well, you got your kids, and like which your kids would probably miss you so much if you passed away. They would probably not do good in their lives either. They may like commit suicide or have some kind of like, you know, just messed up lifestyle, or start drinking and doing bad stuff. And so I was thinking about like the toll it would be on my kids for me not to be around. And also, even though like I was thinking about my brother, ooh, I just got a cool breeze, but thinking about my brother, wanting to be with my brother, I was also scared at the same time, you know, like not seeing my kids again, like just the thought of death in general. Um, so I would cry about my brother and everything, think about him, wish that I was with him. I would look up at the clouds and just be in deep thought about him. Also, like I never told my fiance this, but I also had like thoughts of suicide, um, like what it would be like, you know, to not be here, um, if it would work, if it didn't work, um, you know, just the process of that. I know it just felt so weird, and I promise you guys, like that does not cross my mind today. I'm glad I was able to stay strong with my postpartum, because I did have a difficult time. I didn't have it the worst of the worst, but I felt like it was medium, like it could have been at the medium level. Um, I just felt like disassociated from like the world, and like I just felt like maybe am I even worthy to be a mom? You know, should I even be a mom? Um, and I was like, I didn't want that, you know, to keep flooding my brain. I was just trying to fight, and I felt like I was fighting with this postpartum or whatever. And I don't know. And we don't want to play that song. Sorry, I'm just trying to find another song. Um, I just felt like I don't know, like maybe I wouldn't be a good mom, or you know, maybe I shouldn't be a mom. And I just kind of felt bad for the ones who couldn't be a mom because they can't have kids, or they always like miscarry, or they have stillborns, and they just are, it's just not happening for them as far as like having children and things like that. And then I was thinking, like, why me? You know, why did God pick me to have another baby? Like, do I even deserve a baby and things like that? I was like, I don't even deserve any kids. And I just felt like maybe I could have been like a failure, or I could be a failure, or I was a failure. I felt alone. I felt like I didn't have anybody. My days were just very dark. I called them dark days. I would tell my fiance, he's like, when he asked, he'll say like, "How you doing today?" I was like, it's a dark day. You know, I'm just really sad today." And I would ask for hugs, and he would give me hugs. He would even come back and check on me if he didn't hear that from me, if I didn't get up for breakfast or use the bathroom or anything like that, or if the baby was crying, stuff like that. I was semi okay, and I was like semi able to take care of my son. I was breastfeeding him. I enjoyed the breastfeeding experience. Yeah, it was like overwhelming here and at times, but um I don't know. I just was willing. I was determined to fight through this postpartum. I was depending. I was like depending. I was determined not to let it get the best of me. And like I said, I was like scared of like death or whatever. Well, you know, I just didn't want my kids to, you know, be sad. And I didn't want, you know, their godparents or, you know, dad to have to tell them like what happened to mom, things like that. So I just dealt with it, and I guess I got through it, and I am much better now. I don't have it anymore. I didn't need like any treatments. I know there is treatments that you can get for this, like I don't know what kind. I've heard that there's also tests that they can take, like you can check off like, you know, I've been sad, I've been like crying for no reason, I've been feeling like everything's getting the best of me. And if you check off a lot of those, then like you have like a really high score, and then they'll somehow they can help you with like your postpartum. Also, I did find out, because I did look it up and everything. I try not to dwell within that mindset because I didn't want those thoughts to keep coming to me and I didn't want to have those dark days. But I did hear that postpartum can occur up to 2 years after, your pregnancy or delivering a baby. So, yeah, it could keep happening up to 2 years after. So, I'm just glad it didn't happen for a long time for me. It did happen for, the first few months of my, after delivering Rain, first few months of his life, it just happened and it was pretty bad and I was able to control it and I had my support. And I'm really thankful. Thanks to those dads out there who do support their spouses with postpartum depression. And if you guys don't even know about postpartum depression, but maybe your spouse is going through it, maybe you just need to like be that shoulder for them to cry on. Maybe you should, just maybe see if you can talk to them or something or whatever. But I really do appreciate you guys watching this video. Hopefully it's not too long. Don't forget to comment, like, subscribe, turn that post notification bell on if it is there, and I will see you guys again in another video. Bye.